Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome back to another Conquest video guide. I hope you're ready for some cheese because here in Sector 1 you can cheese quite a lot, especially versus this Dash mini boss team in Sector 1. So I'm going to show you a few battles here. First one will be Qui-Gon, using Qui-Gon, because we now all have him, Omicrons and Zetas and everything, and we don't really get to use him much elsewhere aside from Grand Arena. He can be great for the Foresight feat because of his leadership, and then we'll be cheesing a lot out of this Dash node right here. So we're doing Vader, Jedi Knight Luke, and as well as Bounty Hunter cheesing. We'll just see how many kills we can get with each one of those teams on L3 with constant revives from Vader Chewbacca. So just first start off with the first battle. So let me just show you here. I'm 19 out of 60 in terms of Foresight. So this was just something I got along while using Bad Batch and some Jedi teams and things like that. So now I just want to, use one more Qui-Gon battle just to get this done. So it doesn't really matter who you do it up against, to be honest. I just had this Mon Mothma team, so I just throw my Qui-Gon team in there. Again, probably doesn't really matter all that much what Jedi you bring in, to be honest, because, there we go. You start off with the Foresight. You don't need Omicron for that. Zeta actually is enough for the Foresight because Omicron won't do anything in Conquest anyways. So you always start with Foresight 5 times just by entering the battle. And then once Yoda gets a turn, come on Yoda buddy, get a turn. Come on. Let's see if we can get cheered out. That would be lovely. Nope. Okay, there we go. We spread Foresight again, so that's 4-star 10 times. So from here on out, whenever either one of our guys die off or the enemies, all of our guys get Foresight. So, it'll happen a few times here, as you will see. Trying to get cheered out wasn't quite big enough. This was, still beginning. I didn't have that great disc. Yes, there you go. Took out cheered. That's Foresight 5 times again. So we're already up to 15 times now on Foresight. Down goes Chiadi Mundi. I have 4 guys remaining, so that's Foresight 4 more times. And of course Yoda on his basic, whenever he hits an enemy with a health more than 50%, he himself grants as well Foresight up on his basic. So there we go. I'm losing Jedis left and right, but as you've seen, I gained Foresight quite a lot of times here. So let's just go ahead and have a look. There you go. Completed now the remaining 40 plus Foresight that I needed to get this feat done. Obviously, the good thing is you don't even have to win the battle, to be honest, because the Foresight will still count. So you can just throw in like Qui-Gon with some Jedi, take a few hits, and you can then also save your stamina by losing the battle. Alright, so let's move now to the more cheesy stuff that I have here for you today, and that's the Dash here node. Let me first show you the data discs, because I think this will rely on a lot on how many kills you can get depending on what data discs you have. Now I was quite fortunate enough, so these were the first 3 data discs I was able to collect, and this is what you really want. You want your caustic emissions, thermal exhaust, volatile accelerator, and if you'd also have amplify agony here in the mix, you could potentially get even more kills here done versus these. So if you don't have these debuff discs, you can always come back later to do the cheesing here once you do have them, because all the free battles I'm about to show you, they all have these data discs equipped, and you will see that they work really well. So for the first one, let's go and have a look how many kills we can get with Vader in a single battle. As you can see, I'm here 0 out of 100. So let me try and see, can I get it all done in one battle? Maybe, we'll see. So here we go. So I'm just entering the battle now. You will want to use Palpatine here lead. That will provide a turn meter train. Then Gideon here to push back turn meter. You can drop an armor shred on L3 so she becomes squishier. And then here with Vader, I just entered Merciless. Started off with a Force Crush here, so just so I can get my turn meter train rolling, and then I'm going to put overmark on Vader. So then whenever Piet uses a basic attack, he will call Vader to assist again, giving more chances to Vader to get those kills done. And once you have this setup, you can pretty much now hit auto basic and just keep the target on L3, and then just kind of wait until the end of the battle, just let it time out, and then you can see how many kills you've done. You don't want to be doing AoEs, you want to keep the other guys alive, especially Vader Chewbacca, so he can keep reviving L3. And also, as we are getting more and more turns, we are stacking more and more Emperor's buff, Emperor's trap buff, sorry, from Piet, which will increase offense on Vader and everybody, so L3 will keep going down faster and faster. Now Stark there as well, what you do, it's good, he's good in there, he's crucial because with his Zeta, every time he gets a turn, he will keep removing turn meter from the enemies. There you go, everybody pretty much turn meter on 0 because Stark keeps pushing it back. L3, obviously, she's getting all these bonus turn from herself anyway, bonus turns. So you can see my guys took a little bit of beating from all these counterattacks from L3, so I decided to just stop there a little bit with auto basics and just make sure I do get again Mark over on Vader, so he can again take those counterattacks for a couple of turns, because remember, Vader will be regaining protection whenever those damage over times expire. And why this team works so well is L3 keeps cleansing herself, and every time she cleanses herself, all those debuffs, damage over times we are applying on her expire, and then this fuels turn meter train through to your Palpatine lead. And that's pretty much it. You have this initial setup in the beginning, hit auto basic and let the timer run out. You don't even lose stamina, but there you go. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's at top. I got CG, fix your game, come on. What is that? Why is 0 down there? Anyway, I got 72 kills here in a single battle, so maybe with Amplifier going in there, L3 would be going down even faster. Maybe you could do all 100 in a single battle, but it's okay. Let me also try now with Jedi Luke. You can also cheese these with Jedi Luke, but it's not nearly as effective. So what I've done was I went with Jedi Luke lead here and just used 4 Jedi that can obviously keep calling him for an assist, boost his damage, offense up and things like that. And then Julie, of course, for the revive, because you know, you don't have that turn meter train as you do have here with Palpatine, so enemies will be getting turns, and you know, they hit pretty hard here. Considering, you know, we are only in sector 1, Shakti is great, you know, she can cleanse and heal and things like that. I lost Basti, that's okay, doesn't matter. Julie will bring her back eventually when he gets a turn. Now, the reason why I'm not doing mass stun there with Jedi Luke is because of those debuff discs. If you do an AoE stun, then everybody will get thermal detonators, everybody will get damage over times, whereas I'm just trying to keep killing L3 over and over again. Now there, unfortunately, Vander lost prepared, so L3 didn't get revived when I took her down, so now I'm just trying to take dash out as many times as I can, just keep calling here, look for assists. There we go, come on, got him another time. So as you can see, this team still has quite well, not obviously as well as the Vader team, but you know, you can give this a go as well, just for some reason you don't have Vader yet. There you go, down they go as well. Unfortunately, again, the Vader Chewbacca doesn't have prepared. It's one of those situations where you would wish that Dash's Omicron would be active here, because then Vader Chewbacca would never lose prepared and you would be able to cheese a lot better. But eventually, yeah, you know, you will take them out. There's nothing you can do there. Just keep calling here, look for assist a few times. Just going after Kira now. Again, calling assist. Then goes Kira again. Okay, so Vader Chewbacca still has his prepared actually. Oh, he lost it right there. Alright, down goes Kira. So now just a case of here going after Vader Chewbacca, finish him off, or if you want, you can wait time out so that you don't lose your stamina, to be honest. But I can't be bothered to wait 5 minutes just to save some stamina, so I just decided to take care of Vader Chewbacca, and boom, down he goes. So there you go, very easy here, basically 1 or 2. Well, if you're lucky, right data disc probably could do it in a single battle, but otherwise it takes you 2 battles, either, you know, 2 Vader battles or whatever. So you almost got it completed there, 91. And if instead of Jedi Luke, I would just do another Vader battle, you could do that in 2. And why is that great? Because then pretty much already once you come to the middle of sector 1, you can just cheese here with 2 Vader battles there, and then you only have massively overpowered data discs right in the middle of sector 1, which then makes, you know, a little bit going through those sectors a lot easier already. So definitely once you hit this boss node, make sure to cheese the hell out of it, and you get that massively overpowered data disk. Now here in Sector 1 we do have these bounty hunter kills, as I've shown you there. I have so far defeated 12 enemies with bounty hunters, so we need to get to 50. So again, we'll be going again versus Dash team and see just how many we can cheese out of one battle. Now the reason why I'm bringing in here Cad Bane, if you didn't know, his stun glove ability will remove 25% of max protection of the target, which is stacking. So you just want to keep whacking their L3 with this, so she will have 0 protection after a few turns, because she will be quite durable, and you know, without this amplify agony in the beginning data discs, you know, you might struggle to take her out, because you don't want to use disintegrate on her, because that will prevent revives. But anyway, going with Boss Grid here, obviously for the health regeneration and protection, we need to work out on our contract first. So you dispel the pre-taunt on L3, then you can do mass assist here on Han. Mando there can ignore the taunt, you call Cad Bane for a double tap there, and there goes the contract already. Here we go. So you'll take a little bit of a beating, but you know, between their caustic emission data disk applying damage over time on the enemy, then you will be recovering for Boss Grid, health and protection, and then obviously Grief here. He's got a dispel and as well a heal, so that should be, I think, good enough there. Just keep hitting there with the glove whenever I get a chance on L3, so we will eventually drain all her max protection. Not using disintegrate here to begin with. I want to keep L3 alive, to be honest. Although I did start taking a little bit of a beating, so at some point I'll just start disintegrating people. So there you go, Han. Decided to take him out in case, you know, he ramps up his damage too much and one-shot somebody. So you can see L3's protection is very low now already. She's got only a few bars left. There you go, L3 is out of max protection, so she'll be going down much faster. I disintegrated their dash as well, because he can do some big hit on his, you know, stun ability and things like that. And just now with Vader and L3, you just keep killing L3 over and over again. Unfortunately, I think auto basic might not be good enough here, because L3 is very durable, so you need those mass assists to get her down sometimes. And obviously you don't want to hit auto, because then Mando will just disintegrate L3 and take her out. So there you go, it's a bit of a manual play for 10 minutes, but you know, I think it's worth overall. Here again, decided to time out so I don't waste my stamina. I didn't really need to win this battle, I already done it when I was doing the mini boss feats anyways. And there you go, let's see how many kills we got here now in this single battle. So from 12 we have gone over to 41, so that's not bad actually. That's like 29 their kills. Maybe if you'd have an amplify agony as well, data disk, maybe you come back later once you have that full set of debuff data discs, you can maybe do all 50 in a single battle. I don't know, give it a go guys. Otherwise probably for me would be 2 battles, so I just have to do 1 more battle here with bounty hunters and I will complete this as well. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video today, hope you love some cheese. I know I do. CG definitely, you know, tried to minimize the impact of cheesing here by not giving us Night Sister with a zombie anymore for, you know, quite a while now. But you know, you can still every now and then find a team like this Dash team here in Sector 1, because of Ender Chewbacca keeps reviving whenever he's prepared. His counter allies, you can cheese a lot here in Sector 1, many of those feats. Thank you for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you my friends.